No, fuck you.
What's your location?
Drop the Maz, bring MJ ammo.
What was I tell you? They forgot.
Guess that wasn't important.
Yeah.
Gardner's my 2IC since my mic has to be on his mic channel, so it's going to be fun if I go down. Then you got a fucking TFC as a squad leader.
I'm not carrying this. No.
Come on, are you qualified on CLS?
Private Actor is on a uniform, find a shade, come out and fix it all.
I'll just be CLS for their team then.
I don't see him over there.
And Mike, in the future, we'll do a CLS training.
Said he was over there, but...
I'll go inside.
Good thing I've got my full load of 56.
Actually, no, I don't have to.
Comar, can you carry some CLS supplies still? Like, maybe like 5-10 band-aids, some morphine and a saline bag? Just bring like 2 morphine, like 5 extra bandages and a saline
Brown, feel
bag.
free if you see me doing something
Fucking
great.
stagger, actually, Charlie.
But you need to have so you can take
This is 360, one's Hendrick, over.
Interrogative. Are we still? I thought we were not using.
36 asking who has somebody.
And the MCP show.
He's probably a fill-in.
For CLS, we just had 2 morphine and what was the other?
Sorting him out, yep. It's from it's an
Copy.
overhang from a
Alright,
safe.
so
I'll help you out a little bit, Waylon. I'll keep the squad lead thing so
Comar,
you can
make sure
see
you
us.
take the mag out of your weapon as soon as
To
you
give,
can.
give you a little less of a headache.
That would be greatly appreciated. As long as nobody is going to have an issue with that.
No, they'll actually say it to do squad leads, to have someone else be the head of the group in case they need the extra help.
Mike's actually perfect because he should always be with you.
See if I'm gonna be able to cycle through them. You know what I mean?
If you want to reload, do so, but don't fire.
Perfect.
Just make
That
sure
works
you
for me.
reload and then take it out.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Fine.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Just do it like in a safe direction. So you're good.
But don't worry, I'm a 4-man squad with a medic, so, you know.
Technically, you're a 3-man squad with a
I was gonna say 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
Technically, it's 2.5 because it's fucking DMR, so yeah.
Alright, can you get your ready to step up as Delta TL tonight?
Yeah, alright.
Should be pretty easy. Just stick with this guy, blow up tanks.
You
Not
guys
too hard.
Way more Havoc
Yeah.
fill-ins.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Actual, this is Mike. Where do you want us to rally at?
Rally on the VIX to the east of the Hater.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
You want to come, Alpha?
I'm very surprised that he deals with that. That's like an every 15 minutes occurrence.
MC Cryer Pants.
3234 arms, 3133 command unarmed.
Yeah,
that's the one. Be honest.
Push over to the southeast corner by the vehicles.
Big fan of Ironside, so 3137, leave Charlie 40.
Alright, let's hang out here. I'm going to talk to you guys real quick once we get the whole group here, and then answer any questions that you got. Birds, I'm going to be calling you Team 1 tonight. If you call me on Alpha, I'll answer, but if I'll probably respond with like Team 1, Team 2, if that makes sense.
2 armed, 3
That's just how I do it, typically. It's a bad habit, good habit, I don't know.
In that order?
Yep. No.
Yeah.
No. Unarmed, and yep. 131. Get them lined up.
You want them? Shoulders.
Alright, is Mitchell good to go?
That one in the rear. Just to be that's 3 of them in the middle.
Okay. I usually run pretty light too. 2 frags, 2 smokes, 1 green smoke.
You guys get fragged?
2.
Copy. So, in order to fix that, mouse over it.
I've got
I've
got two yellow and 2 greens. So if you guys run out, then you guys give me mine.
In your menu. Mitchell, you good to go?
Come on, Malinky.
Yeah, 1 second. It's not turning over.
It takes a second. Just hold it. Alright, follow me.
There we go.
7-4-3-4 over. This is 3-4. I've got 7 times packs. Will be green and approx 2 mics over. All right, guys, rally over here on me for a second. Let's line up on the wall and go over a couple things. Alright, so we've got 2 fire teams tonight. We're not doing 2-man elements. Well, I guess we are, but not the traditional way. So we got Team 1, which is led by Alpha TL, Sergeant Burns. And we have Team 2, which is led by Specialist Commire, who is our Bravo TL. Does everyone know who their team leader is? Talking to you, privates.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is everyone on net? Do we do radio checks?
I have not done one yet.
Alright. But you guys know what nets you're on? Alright.
I'm on 47.5.
Make sure we're doing radio checks here shortly after this. Does everybody have no mag in their weapon? Are all our weapons on condition 4? Alright. Does everybody have personal medical?
Yep.
Affirm.
Commar, you've got CLS supplies. I know you're not qualified, but you've got saline and morphine and some extra band-aids.
Yes, I got it.
Perfect. Do we have an MG and AT gunner in both teams? Looks good. We've got heat rounds and MG ammo. Bravo, you're going to be carrying ammo with yourself as TL for Private Mitchell and also Sergeant Burns. And then Havoc 3 HQ has extra MG ammo for us as well, and myself is carrying 2 extra heat rounds. Does everybody have their compass, their map, and their binos?
Affirm.
Yes,
Ready.
Yeah.
Alright, Commar, put some gloves on and we're good to go. Make sure you do your radio checks, thank you.
Copy.
I request radio check on 47.
2, this is actual. I've got you in the Charlie 47, over.
Copy out.
This is Walton on 47.5. Read you loud and clear.
Kendigan, if Burns goes down, step up on the squad net 4-7 and let me know what's going on.
I can't pick up any of those boxes for some reason, Sergeant Abel. Is there a specific one that's hidden away somewhere?
Can you drop some for him, Burns, and resupply?
Go for 3-6. Thank you. Thank you.
Walton, you're going to be the 2IC for your team, right? So if Commar goes down or has to step up as squad lead, you're going to step up on the squad net 4-7. And then take care of Mitchell, too.
No, I'm too fat. Can't take it.
Can you take any Maz rounds? You take this?
So it's 3 of them?
Negative.
Where's Mitchell at? 3-3.
There.
Yes, Mike.
No one's coming out of the barracks for you.
Promise not to get you.
Shaking really bad, Walton. You scared?
Never scared.
3-3, you listen up. If you get shot, I'll kill you.
Just all over the place.
Dude, he looks like... That's crazy.
No one died.
Looks like it's wobbling or something.
If you get
Okay, you scared.
if you
So
get shot,
it's us
actual
three
said
together,
he
I
will,
guess.
and I quote, kill you. But he also made you fun things before.
From last event that we had, I have one more box of
Partial COS.
MG in my bag.
So Jacobs is super.
So it's us 3 together, correct? I got five bags with me.
So, Briggs, if you need something, call me over the radio. I'll shoot Jacobs over to you, and we'll go from there.
So I got this
Burns. Drop a box or 2, see if 3-7 can pick it up.
I know it's small, Almeida, but that's your dick.
How'd you know? If I'm thinking about this right,
Nope. I'm too fast.
Alright,
Can't
thanks for
carry it.
trying. Alright, Burns, you're just gonna have to hoof it.
I better change my name.
I mean, or put him in the Vic. Or wherever your Vic is.
All stations.
I guess I missed that.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Drop another one, Burns. Another bugs.
We're in the rear Vic stage over there. Load up the Vic with some heat rounds and MG ammo.
No, I'm down to 36 and I can't carry one.
There must be a volume issue, Sergeant Low. Maybe you needed the special plate carrier or something.
There's no squad like weapons squad.
Burns, Commander, get ammo in that vehicle. Two, we're going to be the rear vehicle in the convoy that is staged to the northwest, not that vehicle.
Loadout is got 7 bricks instead of 8. Also, if shit goes really tits up, we call it emergency CASP or whatever it is. These frequencies 5135. Call Tiger on them, and also although they are also on 3-2.
Yeah.
Expect myself in what is the what's the best way or shortcut for when you treat casualties?
Have it on your action bar and pull it out.
Yeah, I normally have bandages set to 6, morphine to 7, and saline to 8. Yeah.
Then no.
All my rifles have C4.
Jacobs, I don't need the logic.
Patrol rifle works a $2,000 Anderson Pro Series.
Has 3-2's guy not figured out that problem yet?
Supposed to get in this vehicle?
Can he teach us how to disappear?
Yeah, you can mount up if you want. Just make sure we have MG ammo and AT ammo.
Since I told you, 6 packs, all good.
Hey, Walton, you're going to be on the 50 cal up top.
Copy.
Is it okay while I'm gunner on this?
What color do you want? I got green and purple on my first
Never mind, we got one.
This was like early gen.
You get some ammo up there, Burns. Alright, thank you.
And that was back in, what, they came out in 2012,
Did they have a,
You know what, I didn't think about this. All stations, we're probably going to have a brief, so just go ahead and dismount stage on by the vehicle, but not in it.
yeah, in 7 minutes. Yeah, okay.
3-7, get them rallied at the stage.
Hold the stations 4-0. Fucking 3-2 rally on stage. God damn it.
Go get it. Takes time.
People see your right arm.
We're rallying by the stage.
Still action.
I will.
What? Nothing.
I'll explain later. Actual.
Alright, apparently we're going early. Let's go.
3-1's all here. 3-2's all here.
Why is it all in a bit closer, boys? There you go.
3-4 is here.
A couple more stragglers coming in.
If you want to relay to 6.
Oh, there's Stalker.
Your last man over on that corner, Deco?
Affirm.
Excellent. Alright, Task Force Charlie, how we doing tonight? Bit of a familiar but also unfamiliar phase on stage tonight. I am stepping up as Task Force Commander, and Havoc 3 also has a couple of 2IC stepping up as well, as I'm sure you have noticed. Tonight's topic of training is all about counterinsurgency, and I'm sure you might have also noticed that the events of the previous deployment kind of forced us into that environment without adequate training on this topic for the newer members amongst us. So it's not a surprise that S3 training has picked this topic for tonight. Now, I'm sure you've also noticed that the United States has had its fair share of counterinsurgency over the last couple of decades, to the point that they've established quite the number of doctrinal material. The most relevant one, the one I'm going to be talking about tonight, is FM 3-24, Insurgencies and Countering Insurgencies, distributed around 2014, I believe, by the Department of the Army. And if you'd like to have a second opinion from the more international sources, you can also look at, I believe it was Allied Joint Publication 3.27, established by the UK Ministry of Defence for NATO. But anyway, we'll be talking about the Department of the Army's doctrine. Now, insurgencies are all about legitimacy and control. To dumb it down, when a government loses legitimacy by fucking up so much that insurgencies begin to take control of the inner workings of a country and begins to attempt to conduct basically political toppling of that government and putting somebody else on the pedestal, that is when usually we come in. Now, an insurgency seeks to implement political change through coercion and violence. Successful coin will not replace the requirement for a political settlement, but will change the balance of power between the negotiating parties. Coin operations will seek to prevent, deter, and defeat insurgents in support of the host nation's efforts to address the population's grievances and enhance the government's legitimacy. Counterinsurgents, i.e. us, must understand the importance of establishing an enduring presence within the population to create confidence and facilitate continuous security and development efforts. This should help isolate the insurgent from the population, thus depriving them of recruits, resources, intelligence, and credibility. So, to summarize, we are looking to legitimize the government that is still in control to the best of our ability by counteracting the actions of the insurgent forces. And we can do this in a number of ways. So let's talk about the strategic principles. Now, once again, legitimacy is the main objective, but also what we are looking to do most of all is to find intelligence that can drive our operations. Now, intelligence during insurgency, counterinsurgency actions is usually in the form of human intelligence for those of us on the ground anyway. Now, usually, when it comes to human intelligence, we're going to leave it up to Stalker, the special forces guys amongst us here, because they have the additional training that they use to get the most out of their sources. However, sometimes your lowest enlisted may have to conduct some human intelligence gathering of his own. Now, people offering this kind of information on the insurgent forces are often in danger as insurgents continuously try to defeat the collection operations. People also often provide inaccurate and conflicting information to the counterinsurgent force. They may spread rumors or provide inaccurate information for their own reasons. So keep in mind that human intelligence is not always reliable, and you must always follow up on the source of the information, or at the very least, get a second-hand information or second-hand advice from your chain of command. Now, furthermore, when it comes to legitimizing the original government, security under the rule of law is essential. To do this, you must use the appropriate level of force, and you must synchronize between conventional forces and special operations forces, like I just mentioned before. Now, when it comes to counterinsurgency also, you may encounter some rather paradoxical actions that you must take. When the United States acts even temporarily as the primary counterinsurgent, commanders operate carefully between fighting for a population and being seen as fighting against a population. It is a very fine line that we're trying to tread. When you're fighting for a population, they expect certain things from you that you might not expect when it's just a simple force-on-force engagement. For example, sometimes the more you protect your force, the less secure you may be. Ultimate success in counterinsurgency operations is normally gained by protecting the population, not the counterinsurgency force. If military forces remain in their compounds, they lose touch with the people, they appear to be running scared, and they give the initiative to the insurgents. Now, we have always talked about how the doctrine prioritizes the safety and the security of our own force as the utmost priority. But in counterinsurgency, that may sometimes go against the goal, which is to provide protection for the population. Another point, sometimes the more force is used, the less effective it is. Using substantial force also increases the opportunity for insurgent propaganda to portray lethal military activities as brutal. In contrast, using force precisely and discriminately could strengthen the rule of law that needs to be established. And third, the more successful the counterinsurgency is, the less force can be used and the more risk must be accepted. As the level of insurgent violence drops, expectations of the population may lead to a reduction in direct military actions by counterinsurgents. To dump that a bit lower, that means the more successful we are at counterinsurgent actions, that means the less force the population expects us to continue to use as we drive out the rest of that insurgency. That last but not least, many important decisions are not made by generals. We've talked a lot in the 506 here about how every single individual must be a leader of their own, and in COIN it is more important than ever that each soldier must be able to make decisions on their own and understand the goals of the counterinsurgent actions enough that they can take those actions in an intelligent fashion and not fuck us over. Very simple. Now, last but not least, I want to talk a bit about the rules of engagement in COIN. Now, the rules of engagement, as we all are aware of, is to, in COIN, don't shoot first. Now, I must also mention that the rules of engagement will change depending on the mission and depending on military necessity. The military necessity basically comes down to interacting with civilian objects, interacting with civilian infrastructure, aka when you have to destroy civilian infrastructure to deny their use by the enemy. Now, civilian objects are generally protected from intentional attack or destruction. However, these objects may lose their protections if they are being used for military purposes or there is a military necessity for destruction or seizure. Civilian objects may, in such circumstances, become military objectives, and if so, the law of war permits their destruction. Any comments or questions? Hearing none. Havoc 3, how about you?
Thanks, Havoc 6. Just one point I'd like to raise, gentlemen, is ensure that you use your 5 S's if you are being approached in this sort of environment. What are the 5 S's? Someone, quickly, go.
Shout, show, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Shout, show, shoot, shoot, shoot. Shout at the motherfucker. Show him your weapon. Shoot the first round over his head. Second round nearby him. Third round through his noggin. Everybody clear on that? The other point in COIN operations, be prepared to be approached by civilians either with a good intent or bad
3-7,
intent.
you got a frog in your throat. Correction, 3-6.
How's that? Is that better?
Much better.
Okay. In COIN operations, you will be approached by civilians. Ensure that you quickly determine what the intent of those civilians are, whether they be friendly or aggressive. Civilians will want to approach you and talk to you about their goats, about what they've seen, about where they're going. So ensure that you listen to them, gather that information, and point them in the direction of Stalker if that does happen. Is that clear? I say something wrong, Corp Brown. You want to shoot me through the head or what?
Negative. Having a muscle problem, sir.
Roger. That's all I got. 3-7.
Thank you, 3-6. All right, gents, just a couple notes kind of expanding upon what both Havoc 6 and 3-6 said. When we're interacting with these civilians, we gotta make sure we know exactly what we need to do with them, right? A lot of our time when we're doing anything human-related, interacting with civilians, a lot of that goes to Stalker, right? So when we're coming across these civilians, make sure you're not only communicating it up your own chain, but it makes it all the way up to us at platoon level, so we can make sure company and our attached elements are tracking that. With the exact training focus that we have tonight, looks like we're gonna be interacting with some independent forces, so we do need to make sure we understand how to do that as well, right? So we're gonna be working with I believe the IAF is what the war note said, to clear out some insurgent forces. We're gonna have to make sure we double check our PID, make sure that we understand exactly which force is which, all right? Anybody have any questions on that?
Good question.
Send it there, Sergeant.
Distinguishing gear factors that we know about.
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep, Havoc 6 will take care of that. It is making sure of that. The only other piece I have is to make sure that we keep our own internal security, right? We will have times where we are intermingled with the N4, as well as civilians. So making sure we're keeping up our cordons and our internal security as we always do. All right, that's all I've got. Thank you.
Thanks, 3-7. That's back to you, Havoc 6.
Thank you, Havoc 3. All right, now let's talk about the mission itself. Open up your maps. All right, tonight the mission, to begin with, is very simple. We'll be convoying out of this military base down to the town of Duras in the Green Valley. There we will meet up with an INFOR representative, and these INFOR, as Havoc 3-7 mentioned, are the IAF. They are dressed in M81 camo, US Woodland. They'll be quite distinctive, I'm sure. And once we're there, we'll talk with these IAF forces, and we'll understand a bit more about the environment that we're operating in and the goals for this phase of the FTX. Now, of course, since it's focused on coin, that's what we're going to be doing. But we don't know any more about the AO until we get to Duras. That's all I have for you at this time. All right, final call, C's or Q's from anybody at all.
Havoc 6,
Hearing none.
I have one from Goliath.
Yes, please.
Just a bit of a frago. We're not going to be looking for IAF. We're going to be looking for just armed civilians tonight.
Oh, okay. Roger that. I'm hoping they'll be just as distinctive then.
Very much so.
Excellent. Okay. Anybody else? Seeing none. All right, Havoc 3, get them out of here.
Radio, guys, under 3-7's command, mount up, lock and
First
load,
pick.
and prepare to move out.
First pick moving. All stations 4-0, mount up, lock and load.
Lock and load, mount up rear Vic. Holding you on the gun.
Lock and load,
We're
mount up.
second to last, Vic. I'll copy.
My copy. And 3-3's Vic, so second to last. 3-3, this is 3-7 on 4-0.
On the second bit, please.
All right, let's figure out what big we're going to be.
Advise myself and 3 Mike.
Trying to stick with you, man.
Copy.
Who's driving?
Dagger copies.
Bravo. You are, big boy.
Copy.
Yeah, bro. Let's go. Copy, keep.
Alpha, I'll have you TC be on convoy net.
3-1's in second Vic.
Alpha's all in. Bravo's all in.
Do we have a driver?
Mike and Alpha in front.
Almeida, since you got the MG.
Okay, I'm up here, Alpha. And there you go.
Mike, you're driving Alpha TC, everyone else in the back.
Here, Almeida, you can move pop scratch. Take the seat I did.
1-2, are we mounted up fully?
One's mounted up.
Someone hop on convoy net from there.
2, this is 3-4, radio check on 4-7. I got you. Got your traffic too. Convoy net 5-0.
Any
Big for us.
This is
second Vic, radio check on 50.0, over.
Second Vic, this is Convoy Command, Richard Lima Charlie 450, over.
Jacobs, I'm hopping.
Walton, we're last in the convoy, so get that gun 180 degrees back.
Convoy command, this is Vic 5, last Vic. Radio check 50, over.
All stations 4-0, we are utilizing convoy net tonight.
That's calling station, say again.
Frequency 50.
This is Vic 5, last Vic. Radio check, over.
Roger, Vic 5, this is Convoy Command, Lima Charlie 50, over.
Hey, Rock, you want to switch me seats? I don't want you to be out first. Good job, Briggs. I was going to make the same
Any
suggestion.
station this net, this is First Vic, radio check 50.
First.
First Vic, this is Convoy Command, Lima Charlie, over.
Take a mic.
Convoy to command, second to last Vic, radio check on 50, over.
What the fuck is happening to last Vic, over?
1, if we do a combat dismount, I'm gonna leave the Vic in your possession, over.
Copy.
Convoy command, this is 4th Vic, radio check on 50, over.
Vic 4, this is Convoy Command, Lima Charlie 50, over.
You tracking that, Kinnigan?
Tango out.
Tracking.
Numbers seem
Got it.
to be hard.
Big 3, do a radio check for me just for the sake of completion.
Or driver's seat.
When the Vic gets left in our possession, you'll be in the driver's seat.
We were Fort Vic, or we're still Fort Vic, right?
Yes.
I see a big antenna from me.
Convoy command, this is Vic 3, radio check 50, over. Lima Charlie 50 out to you, all Victors, this is Convoy command. Step off to the north, take the first right turn. 50 kph, 50 dispersion, over.
50 kph, 50 dispersion.
50
copies on the move.
50 dispersion, Jacobs.
Copy.
Big 4 copies all.
Last Vic copies all.
Vic 1 halting for gate.
Roger, I see the outer gate is also closed. Take care of that one too, over.
Vic 1 copies.
Since there's going to be good guys with guns out there, make sure that if we don't have positive OP4 ID on them, you do not engage unless they're pointing a weapon at you or they have military grade weaponry.
That means RPKs, PKMs, and RPGs.
Military grade also means made by the lowest bidder.
Or
You know-
maybe
you know
not
what
so
you-
military grade, like a suicide vest. I guess that's kind of military grade.
Urgent terrorist grade.
It is militant, for sure.
Vic 1 right turn.
We
Last Vic
return
exit
fire only for ROE.
If they are pointing a weapon at you or they have militant weapons, such as an RPG or a suicide vest, do not engage unless they engage you first.
Was helicopters involved in this?
Last Vic right there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's our escort.
Well, and if you see someone coming up from behind the convoy and they're coming in fast, let us know, but don't be afraid to throw a few warning shots their way to get them to slow down.
Gotcha.
All Victors increase speed to 70 kph, over.
Speed increasing to 70.
Vic 1 copies.
70.
Vic
Last
4
Vic
copies. Vic 3 copies.
All Victors decrease speed to 50 again. Get ready for dismount.
Decrease to 50.
Vic 1 copies.
Roger, 50.
Big 4 copies.
Vic 5 copies.
Big 3 copies. Big 1 left turn.
All Victors herringbone and dismount.
Big 1 herringbone left.
Convoy command
Command signing off on 50. Good work.
Last Vic left turn. There you go.
Big 4 copies. Alright, we're having a combat dismount. Team 1, you're maintaining control of the Vic.
Roger.
Mike is out.
Kennigan and drivers.
We're gonna be walking the armed Vics into town. Comar, get out of there and just get that road locked down. Make sure nothing comes up on us.
Oh, can you repeat? I didn't catch that.
What are we doing with the VIX? That's what he's asking.
Walking them in. We are.
The infantry elements are going to walk the armed units in.
Okay, got that.
The armed Vics. We will work with company to get our unarmed picked up by friendly forces. Over.
Mike, if you haven't, disregard. I didn't see you.
Copy 37 out.
If you haven't, disregard.
This is 3. Eyes on insurgents, 400 meters direct south.
Got eyes on armed individuals direct south, 400 meters. They've been identified as insurgents, but I don't know how we would know that already, so just PID.
Yeah, let's not identify them as insurgents until they start shooting at us. Hey, remember guys, we're supposed to be meeting friendlies here.
We're gonna be the rear element with the armed Vic.
Copy. Rear element with the armed Vic.
Copy that, rear element.
Are you on 46.5?
Yeah, on 465.
Okay, go ahead and communicate via radio.
Copy.
That's nice. Guess they noticed our guns are bigger than theirs. Yeah, they just stopped just staring at us.
Two, we're gonna be conducting rear security at this time, so make sure nothing comes up on that MSR northwest.
Copy that. Get on the road. Does he want us to reposition?
Yeah, go ahead and get us on the road with our backside facing northwest.
Copy. Reversing.
Make sure to honk as you back up.
One, we will be the rear Vic, so just clear out for 3-2 after you get on the road.
Copy.
I don't know the fucking...
You guys gotta get out of the way, they're coming. Get on the road or get out of the way. We'll take rear. Get yourself up there. Alright, 2, we're gonna be moving in, providing rear security as well as security for our armed Vic. Let's roll. Copy that.
Just start rolling behind that Vic. Not too fast though.
We can take our time catching up, we're not on point.
3-4, this is 1, interrogative. Is that Apache gonna keep up with
Not known at this time, just maintain rear security.
We'll cover.
Lead Vic is backing up.
Being passed down, do not enter any buildings in town at this time.
Not entering any structures in the town.
Do not enter any structures in the town.
Solid copy.
One copy's all.
Copies.
Alpha, how do I honk the horn on this thing?
Yeah, bye. I believe it would be your illness.
Already out of town, maintaining rear security. So, no move, got it.
I pull up about 10 meters ahead to get better concealment from the sides.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mount up. We're moving back to the dismount point. All stations that mount up and then conduct rear security at the turn to the vehicles. Before we go. Kennigan, stay on the gun.
Burns is on the gun. Kinnigan's driving.
Roger, if you need to hop out to TC, do what you gotta do. Hey, we're gonna spin this thing around, guys. Watch out.
Calvin.
Alright, you're good to back right.
Let's back up, take a U-turn, hold security at the T intersection.
Hey, firm.
Back into dismount.
Say again, last one.
Waiting for them to pass.
Tell them to go around so that we can get this thing facing the right way. We gotta conduct security. We're not waiting all day.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go.
You're gonna go ahead and pick it up back to combat walk. Combat speed.
Do we have everyone mounted before we head out?
Negative. You got one behind you.
Negative.
4.
Yeah, Mike is in here.
There's one running to catch up.
Yeah, we got at least one.
That's Walton.
Once we're all mounted, get up to the road, set up blocking position.
Put on his running shoes.
Get that gun facing forward now.
Just worked out for me, yeah.
Am I stopping at the turn?
We'll be stopping at the T
Yep.
intersection.
Punch out just a little past the intersection.
You see that first utility pole past this one? Yep.
Alright, yep, this is good. I'm gonna stay out, you guys stay mounted.
Roger. Report, this is 1. Is this gonna make us first, Vic?
Unknown at this time. Might have to spin around again.
Copy.
We should be in the same marching order, unless it is to the north. So I'll let you know.
For this next element, we're not using convoy net for 37.
One, we're not using convoy net anymore.
Use convoy net?
Copy.
Negative, I guess I'm just telling you. Copy that.
Just for your awareness, there's a ASR just past the goat path up here. and it's gonna, what looks to be leading up to an area occupied by enemy.
God damn, the radiator in this thing's loud.
Do you have a bearing on that?
The one closest to the pavement.
Almost due north.
Copy.
To our straight south, looks like there's a barn up there, and those guys are just walking around with rifles. Just make sure you don't shoot them if we end up taking contact.
Subjective.
3-4, this is 1. Are you tracking those markers going up on TFT?
Hey, for my zone.
Stalker is all in.
Hey, 3-2, did you get any intel from your platoon?
All the intel we got is we're moving south to the Durham, and for whatever reason we're not using convoy guys, so he's going up the hill, we're gonna go.
Yeah, okay, copy. Just for your situational awareness, this is civilian militia. They seem pretty legit. No concerns there. We're going south to see the militia commandant named Bernard. He's got a farmhouse down south with a helicopter.
Sounds like we're moving south. Let's get this thing turned around. Wait for me.
Copy. Go ahead and turn us around after Fort Hobson.
I'm in. Pull forward, turn left, back up, and turn around. Let's go.
Moving.
Oh, that's a little bit steeper than I thought it would be. Make it work. All right, let's catch up.
Those 3 armed dudes are off to our right.
For Raj. Getting in Harry and Bone up ahead. Combat dismount. Let's get rear security up to the northwest. Blocking position, team 2, northwest. northwest.
Alpha, be advised, might have just seen a civilian running at northeast 058 behind that house. Can't confirm any intent.
Copy, I think it was just a civilian. Stay safe.
Yeah. Friendlies, it was friendlies.
This is 1.
Suffer, 3-4.
Interrogative. Can we possibly get ISR on a ridge line to 015? It looks like there might be some movement up there, but I have no way to confirm.
Bearing 015.
Okay, firm. It's approximately 300 to 500 meters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is 3-4 over. Got one of my squad members calling up possible movement bearing 015, 400 to 500 meters in the trees, unknown ID, on movement, over. You said 015?
standing like right in front of us.
I got eyes on him.
Possible movement 045, 400 meters from 345.
3 snow, this is 34017 bearing. I thought I was right. 2, I gotta step up to 37.
Copy that.
Step up to 34 actual net.
Copy.
36, this is Mike. Be advised, 370 detach.
I'm stepping up. What's your net? 395. Got it. This is Calamire, not you. This is 34 actual, stepping up as 37 on 37. Check your net. No, 395.
I don't like the way you just left that door wide open like that.
395 is our the net.
I'm keeping an eye
This
on it.
is 34 actual, stepping up as 37 on 39.5 over. Stalker on this net?
Negative. They are in contact with company.
Look closely and see a guy behind the tire of that Jeep. Parked Jeep up the road. see his head on the top of the tire?
Yeah, I got him.
Copy 3734 actual stepping down.
This is 34 actual, back on 47. 2, step down.
Copy.
Welcome back, report.
Take it back.
Get any word on that possible movement up to the northeast?
Get the Vic turned around, we're gonna be headed north.
Turn the Vic around, face it north. Roger.
We're gonna be heading north to the quarry in grid ref 08839er. I'm gonna pull into that dirt.
Yep. Whichever way you can, get turned around.
You want me to turn this Vic around? We're gonna be lead Vic.
3-1 will be here.
We will be lead Vic, so hurry up. On the road.
Maintain security, do not mount up at this time. We'll mount up once we're ready to go. Should we pull up to this turn, get a better view up the road?
Nah, just stay here.
Negative.
We got a pretty good view anyway.
Copies.
We're gonna be dropping off the unarmed Vics at the previous dismount point, and then going in on the quarry that I called up earlier.
Copy. Will the rest of the explosions off to the north?
Heard.
Is being attacked. They're getting hit with mortars. Getting this first pick.
Moving.
Jaeger in. This was
Alright,
not
mount
the
up.
we were in.
No, it wasn't.
This is 3-4's Vic. There may not be room for you guys. You're gonna be yeah, Vic if you were armed.
Yep.
We're feeling better now.
Getting free twos, Vic.
Mount up. Durus is being currently attacked. That's the town we were just in.
Copy. Theirs is being ordered, so make sure to keep driving.
Copy. Are we moving through the town or stopping before it?
Wait until we hear.
Team 2 is mounted.
Roger, we're fully mounted.
3-4, this is Team 1. Are we moving through the town of Durus while it's on fire, or are we stopping at the edge?
Stand by. We'll make that decision when we get there.
Hey, who's driving right now? Kennigan, there's a gas truck on the north side of the town. Make sure you're as far away from that thing as possible when we drive up.
Copy that.
Roger, Convoy Commander, is lead Vic clear to take off, over.
Moving.
No convoy command, give me Vic rolling.
Roger, whoever is in charge of this, that's what I was calling for. We're moving. That truck is on the left, stay to the right.
IDF to our right.
Slow down.
It's walking in on us.
Pull to the left at this gap in the trees. Get up to that tree line close to it. Pull west, pull west.
Off-road left.
Get up high, get up high. Get that gun facing the town or northwest. North. 3-7, this is 3-4. The town's getting shelled right now. We're gonna set up security at southwest of town up the hill, over. Keep pulling forward, keep pulling forward. Get up on that road, straight ahead, get uphill.
Watch out for the wall.
Stop here. Okay, pull forward just a little bit. Get us a gap in the trees. And herringbone to the right a little bit so we can stop on the hill. You guys see anything out there? I see tracers flying out to the hills to the northeast.
I see infantry elements, but I can't tell who's who.
Roger, I'm dismounting to get eyes out.
I got the camera. I'm just trying to find them.
Gonna be bearing 015 to 013.
015, Roger, we're looking. Alright, enemies all look like they're wearing Russian uniforms.
Roger, 013 in the fields. I've got eyes on if you want to back up a bit.
Yeah, multiple enemy infantry. They're armed with PKMs and body armor.
I see one with a RPG backpack.
Yeah, they're using Russian equipment.
I'm gonna engage.
Bearing 011, light him up. Yep, you're close. Keep engaging. Bravo, let's get a combat dismount. Set up SBF looking north here. SBF is set up, engaging enemy infantry to the north of Durrus.
Rocket just went in there.
No, that was a smoke grenade.
Hey, guy to the left of that guy that you just killed. To the left, he's burning the ship right now. There you go. RPG. Or grenade. Oh, no, he's got a grenade. Alright, so north for those four guys. Oh, you got him already. Alright, hey, shift. If you don't see anybody else, shift to the right. We got guys in the town or outside of it, bearing about what 030-ish. Probably 025.
In the field?
Yeah, in the field. There's like a fence line. I think we just dropped 2 of them. There may be more. Hold on.
What about? Okay, I see infantry to the northeast. Can I get a PID on that?
Roger, looking. All right, confirm. Hold on. All right, confirmed enemy. Engage.
All stations, they are beginning clearing the town of Durrus south to north.
'50's changing.
Roger, there's 2 more where you just were shooting. And there's 1 more to the north-ish, northeast of that.
50's up.
Alright, northeast of that, 1 guy in the field. Alright, good shit. Alright, just below him.
All stations set. When you're able, back it up east about 25 meters. I got eyes on the MSR to the north from here.
Alright, he's down. 035. There you go. Good job. Yep, he's dead. Alright, bearing 040. There's a guy laying down just above the tree.
One true north, I can see the MSR. Can you get that 50 cal in this sector down here?
Do you see that guy? Oh, never mind, they got him.
Backing up further.
Just a little bit. I can see up that road from here. I don't want any evictions to come in. Alright, you're good.
Yep, got perfect. Right here. I'm gonna top off.
Copy, I'm scanning.
Bravo, make sure that you keep eyes up the west of the hill of this ASR while maintaining your SPF.
Alright, 50's up.
Alright, bearing 010, guy laying down above a dead body. He's about 10 meters. I don't know.
I see him.
You see him? Yeah.
EID in town. We've taken the town back pretty much at this point.
He's still up and he's laying down. Low. Right on. Hit him again. Alright, he's dead.
We have stalker elements on the north edge of town. BID.
Copy.
I've got no visual.
I've got eyes on the friendly Vics.
Movement left of that red barn. 010. No PID. Looks like might be a civilian.
Alright, I got visual friendlies bearing 015 behind that building. White building.
Friendlies are punching out bearing 020 into the tree line.
Eyes on.
Eyes on.
Hey, Kepner.
Yes.
007.
Roger. Wait, 007?
007. Reference the brown.
Oh, Roger. I see him. I see him. Break. All right, confirmed enemy.
What's the range on that? Do you have a rangefinder on that thing?
I don't have a rangefinder.
700. 700
meters.
Right on. I'm calling. There's more to the left. There you go. There's about a squad back there.
Okay, I got 2 more coming out. We got an enemy infantry squad in the 2 buildings. Over.
Yeah, keep laying down. We got a whole bunch of guys back there. You're lighting them up. Alright, shift your fire left into the trees. There's a couple that are running around the trees.
Loading.
Guy up again. Copy. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, at least 4 enemies, squirters coming out of there.
All stations net. White smoke north. Enemy infantry squad.
Okay, in the bushes that are close to us, in the defilade, there's like 3 guys in there. Alright, keep good job. Good job. Alright, so to the right, where that white smoke is, this guy laying down just in front of the white smoke, and he's alive, but he looks dead. A little further left, yep, he's up. Alright, another one coming out of the tree. out, be from the trees.
Bravo, send me your AT gunner down by the truck.
And they're firing 40 mics at us.
Loading.
Copy that.
Copy, reloading.
3 boxes left.
Copy. Alright. Dude in the Jeff Blade running towards the bushes. Okay, he's in it. There's like 2 guys running away from us.
Copy me, sorry.
Alright, that guy in the Jeff Blade is dead.
I just wanted you here in case they came down.
Alright, they're trying to heal up there. Behind that white smoke. Is that Apache? Are they able to just light that up over there? I mean, they got a ton of dudes. There you go.
3-7, this is 3-4 over. Bearing 008, range 800 meters. Destroyed 2 enemy squads. There's about another squad left, over.
There's one, yep.
One, get this Vic turned around. We're heading down into town to the east. 2, break down SPF on me.
Around. Roger.
Copy that. If you need to cut down the hill, 1, do so. Just get headed into town. 2 on me, we're moving east into town.
There's a creek further down. Going into the town, try to get to the road.
We mounting up or we walking?
We're on foot.
Copy.
We heading to the ASR?
Yeah. Let's follow the squad.
Okay.
Mike, this is actual check-in. I'm in the commander's seat. Do you want me to? For now, you can stay in, it's fine. Roger. Enemy infantry bearing 255 in the open.
Oh, yep. 255.
255.
Eyes on.
This house is in the way.
Yes, fuck, it's all up. We go.
Alright, let's just mount up. We're pretty far behind. Everyone full mount up.
Just
Call
fuck,
it when
it's all
you're in
up.
2.
Where the fuck did he go?
How's everyone doing? Anyone need anything?
No, I'm good.
Mitchell's in.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, real close. Got movement 267.
Oh, yep, in the creek.
Keep moving, let's get caught up.
Yeah, go, go, go.
They're exiting the north side of town this time. Full movement. There's a right. We're taking a right onto an ASR. I think we just passed it. Wait, 1. Stop.
No, friendlies are in front of us.
I know, but that's my bad. I need you to back up and take that ASR we just passed because we're going on Vic, and they're all the way up there on the right side.
Okay. Keep going, keep going.
If we can even freaking squeeze through here. Alright, run over the bench. Hopefully it's not a memorial bench.
I think that structure right there is more memorial than this thing is. Nice squeeze.
Oh yeah.
7-4.
That's like prom night over here.
Salker's gonna be the first friendly element we run into up here.
This is 3-4. We kicked off on the ASR to the east because it's going to take us straight to the objective. Over.
Don't shoot the camera.
Friendlies ahead.
Sierra combat dismount, 3 Sierra. Alt. Combat dismount. Let's pick up a sector looking northeast, Bravo.
Int 4 is following us in the rear PID.
We got a local N4 following behind us, PID.
Copy. Local N4 following us up, PID targets.
Alright, don't cross in front of the vehicle. Cross behind it.
That's not just pops.
Let's go. Yep, we're moving.
3-7, this is 3-6 over. Crossing. Okay, go on, 3-1. I'm getting itchy balls with that 3-2 Vic, get it back to us as soon as you can.
Copy, thank you. We are an IDS wet dream right now.
I'm getting itchy balls with that vehicle out there by itself. Get it back to the platoon as soon as you can.
Possibly. Negative, just push out to your fucking east, up that road. You should be able to reconnect with us.
Crossing behind the vehicle, not crossing.
Bravo on me.
Yeah, I was waiting. 6, I think, is behind us here. We're moving.
Again.
Bring your team.
Again, let's go ahead and switch up.
3-1's across.
Switch out. Switch out.
Yep. Yeah, hop in the gunner seat.
Beyond the Vic and move up.
If I'm with you.
In gunner.
Hey, here's the deal. We got a friendly Vic kind of isolated northwest. Up at SBF, looking that way until they get relinked with us. Walk it up as we move. One, we're moving.
Roger, behind you. Gun facing east northeast.
2, looks like that Vic is coming up the hill.
It's right next to us, yes.
3-2, this is 3-4, get your Vic in front of mine.
Check that.
Good copy. Alright, 1 following at a good space behind that Vic. The rest of the stations tonight will be conducting rear security. So you can break down your SBF. We're rear security now.
Copy that, breaking down SBF.
Stalker got tasked with a mission southeast of us, PID that way.
Say again, direction?
Southeast up the mountain. They're on their own up there at this time.
Copy. Southeast up the mountain, Stalker has been tasked with a
Follow an update on the situation. We will be assaulting the quarry to our north. We've got enemy contact, tree 7, 200 meters. Maintain rear security. Over.
1 copies off. Enemy assaulting quarry.
Air is coming in on those mortar pits at the quarry for the 2nd time.
Air assets are coming in mortar pits at the quarry.
Copy.
is in 4 following behind us in a general sense, so PID.
Copy that.
To ensure you're walking in with the Vic, providing rear security on the Vic.
Copy, we noticed.
This is one. The view I have of this advance is fucking amazing.
Say again, over.
The view that I have of this advance of friendlies is fucking amazing.
Broader. Once we get on target with this objective, Bravo, I need you to push in with rifles and secure the MSR leading into the objective so that we can get that Vic in there. Over.
Copy that.
Once we get out of the tree line, I need you to pick up a sector looking west and maintain rear security as well. We're going to be pretty exposed out to the west. Over.
Copy that.
This is 3-4. This is 3-4. We'll provide security for vehicles during leaders recon. Over. All of the rifle squads are northeast of us at this time. Make sure nothing's gonna hit us from the west, Bravo.
Our
task right now is pulling security, sector west and rear.
Alpha, can you repeat? I didn't catch that.
Get your weapon facing to the west.
Facing west.
Once we get on target, we need to take the MSR in. My team is gonna escort us to security, and then we can punch through as soon as rifles get online with us.
Tell him to do some push-ups.
We got one-time soldier who's stuck, needs areas assistant on my paws, name Joe. You're good, we're sticking here until rifles give us a foothold and they'll push in.
Copy, I'm staying below the crest.
You're good, they got it.
Hey, UDG, hold still.
Alright, I'll take it.
Waylon, can you put this guy who's busted on the gun or something?
He has too many headache issues. He'll only be there a couple minutes, then we won't have a gun.
Roger, just keep him in the Vic then if he can't fight.
Copy. UDG, get next truck.
Copy.
3, this is 34140, over. I'm gonna need a rifle squad to assault the MSR leading to objective once we get there. I have a fire team that can lock that down and escort the rest of the Vic in, over.
Fall back towards the Vic. You're by yourself. UDG has to stay in the vehicle. Hey, he's combat ineffective, Gardner, so you just stay with us.
This is 3-4 copy, not stepping up. Roger.
Gonna reload the 50, I'm still on a partial build.
Nobody in front of you to the north. Okay, Roger.
Copy, do it.
I'm on the other side of the road. Copy.
We got eyes on it.
Make sure to merge the
I'll
belts
keep
when
eyes
you
on
can.
Gardner as best I can.
How do I do that?
Just look in the cargo area where you put the other two boxes and just throw them together.
And 4 forces are approaching us from the rear. PID your targets, they may end up passing us. How copy? Let's copy. Copy that.
That's the question I'll let you.
Yeah, not letting me. 2 partials left and 1 full.
Copy, copy, about a full and 3/4 partial.
Yeah, copy that.
3/4, this is 1. Be advised, we have 1 full belt and
I've got
a
3 boxes
3/4
left.
partial belt.
Roger.
Wonder if you can link together these 50 belts.
Fucking quick.
Alright, Waylon, on me. I'm gonna walk the Vics up. 3-3's gonna take that MSR and wave us in when they're ready.
Copy. Gardner, go with Noble.
Alright, we're moving these Vics.
Copy, I'll split that.
Get these Vics out of here. Push northwest. Time now. Auto cannon being called up inside. Inside of the compound. This is 3-4. We have IDF coming in on our last spot with the Vics. Got contact north of our position.
Get your gun front! Get your gun front! Front, get front, front, front!
Bravo, get in your sector looking north in the trees. I got a BTR. Nope. Pull these Vics back. Pull these Vics back. Back up the Vic. I need an AT looking north at the gate. Bravo, that's you. Kill that BTR at the gate. I need an MG looking north.
3-4, this is 1. I believe 2 is mobility compromised.
Roger, 2, are you in? Are you up?
I'm on coverage down.
Stay again?
I'm on coverage down. I picked it up. I'm coming.
Roger.
That is up to the gate, correct?
BTR gate is down. I need you to pull security on this Vic on the MSR that's disabled. Friendly Vic.
Copy.
Bravo, I need you to pick up a sector looking southwest on the MSR, coming into the objective.
Put him on the ground and load the patient.
How do I put him on the ground?
Get our casualties up.
Control X.
Mike, status.
I'm green. Who do we have down?
Bravo, tell Mike who you need.
It's Walton. Walton's down.
Roger, where are you at?
The last Vic on the ASR.
Moving to you.
Mike, treat that casualty. 2, I need you to push up to the Vic that's disabled in front of you. Pull security on that, lock down the MSR. Mike, I'm going in to kill BTR North.
Hey, Sarge. Bandaging his head.
I got his left arm.
1, push up as you see safe. Once Bravo security and that casualty's up.
Right leg.
Copy, I've got 2 mics on Bolton right now, providing security.
We got his leg. I got it. Can you push morphine?
Saline and morphine.
Saline? Roger. Okay, Roger checking. Okay.
He's all yours.
Roger, thank you, Sarge.
Captain Nerd 1C is good, we're moving.
Roger.
Mike, how's the casualty?
He's been treated. I can load him up and we can move if we need to.
Roger, get that Vic push up into the compound.
Let me put him inside. Hold on.
Yep. 1 copies.
N4 is in the objective with us, PID.
Okay, maybe fucking not. I thought I could. Okay, I can't put him in there for some reason. I'll carry him. You just go.
Roger. We gotta roll with you so that way we can provide security.
Yeah, I'll see on your right side.
Copy.
I'm gonna go on my max speed and you can just match it.
Yep.
Actual, this is Mike. We could not load the casualty in the Vic. I'm carrying him over my shoulder. Moving to you.
Roger. Want to get that Vic up to this Vic and take the ammo out of their truck if they have any. Disregard my last one.
Casualty, back up.
I see movement directly to our west. Is that friendly? Directly to our west. Friendly or non?
Alright, let's go.
Hey, that's N4. That's N4. That's N4.
Friendly.
Move out. We're moving up the road 030.
Mitchell, are you gonna handle this disabled Vic?
He moved up this way.
I think there's enemy right directly to
This is Mike. Are we handling that?
We have N4 that way, Mitchell. N4 just looks like guys in flannels with, that is N4. That is N4. The dead guys over on your right are the bad guys. Mike, is our casualties up?
Yes, they are.
Roger 1, start assisting with the assault up to the northeast. The compound should be mostly clear.
Copy, moving up with infantry. Get that shit ready.
Hey. You got a demon.
Oh shit. Check. Oh, I got my phone. Oh yeah, they have security over there. We're good. Constellations 4-0. Once this quarry is secure,
Got that too.
we're going to do salvage 360.
Contact the tree 060.
Copy, double check. Fucking in for it. Yeah, 3-4's on it out. Copy, 3-4.
In for east.
Where?
To our east. Just saw him. He popped out of the bushes, went back in. They're behind these rocks.
Alright, 2, we're maintaining security on this disabled Vic until Stalker blows it up.
Copy that.
One, 2, are we good?
1 is good.
2 is great.
Roger, 1, if you want to roll through that compound with friendlies and light any bad guys up, feel free to. I'm cutting you loose, just keep me in the know.
1 copies.
Possible movement east.
Maybe some prayer beads.
Oh, I can fix that.
Had birds flying out of the trees. Might have been something moving over there.
Where?
Is this the Vic?
Yep,
Is this the Vic that needs demo?
Oh no, the Vic that needs demo is down on the road.
Copy. Is it near the front gate?
It's about 100. It's about
75 meters.
yeah, 75 meters south.
Copy, copy. No,
This is Havoc 6. Confirm building clear. SSC conducted on. Copy out to you. Havoc 3. This is Havoc 6. Over.
Send to Havoc 3 on 3-2. Sorry. Havoc 3, copy. Going back towards the front gate.
Hey, firm, we're going back toward the squad.
Alright, you mind if I hop in?
Go ahead and hop in.
Loaded, good to go.
What squad are you with, Brown?
3-2.
Our Vex moving, friendly Vex moving.
Hey, firm,
Should
friendly
be
Vex
at the
are still
gate.
moving.
Copy.
Vic uphill from here. We're gonna boat blow this soon.
Okay, appreciate the ride.
Yep.
This is a really bad idea.
We got you, Brown. Don't worry. Hey there.
Do we have anybody with any casualties for Remike?
This is 1. No casualties.
That's 2 no casualties.
Not sure which one of them it is.
It's the one further up in front at the T intersection.
Thanks, Burns.
Yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Gonna be this big out here. To get them placed on
I got movement direct north through the trees, not identified. About 200, 150, 200 meters out.
He's just staring at you, Burns.
I'm aware. I can see him.
Friendly. It's friendly.
Sorry, I said direct north. I don't, not direct north. I meant 344 through the tree.
344, possibly.
Get that Vic up here on the MSR past the Vic.
Yeah,
That disabled Vic.
those sandbags. It was just past those sandbags, about 50 meters past.
Bring that Vic up here, and we're gonna go around the disabled Vic, and then they'll pop it after we leave. But we need that Vic out of the objective.
Copy. Do you want to stay on the ASR or do we want to go?
Bring it up here. I'll figure out.
You know, are we taking the MSR or the ASR? Fucking VFR direct. Good copy. All stations 40, be advised. Fucking the N4 at our original dismount point.
Go on the MSR.
We are going direct
Stop
to
there.
that location, get eyes out, and find that cannon and destroy it. How copy all?
Before we're
7 out.
I'm at the Vic.
Are we going straight down? Taking a, okay, going straight down.
Follow the road.
Copy.
Just aim for the hatches, Souter, so we can kill these shit.
Roger.
We're gonna be following 3-3, the rifle squad passing us. BTR 90 in the field, 290, 500 meters. Bravo, punch out, kill that thing. Bravo, it's gonna be southwest, get on it. Go to work.
Pass, you go.
Copy, Roger.
Copy, on my way.
Bravo, this is. Let's just backtrack those tracers.
Bravo, bearing range, break. 471, where's your AT gunner? Bravo, I need an AT gunner on me right now, down the road.
We got eyes on it.
Roger, engage it. One, pull that truck up here in a second. Hold one.
Roger, just moving into concealment.
I have eyes on BTR for smoked out, Bravo. Continue down MSR.
The area around is littered with friendlies, so keep your eyes out further.
Copy that.
2, why are rockets not flying?
Not responding.
Kennegan, get out of that truck, head down here to the MSR.
Get out.
Dismounting.
Kennegan, push southwest. BTR 288. Bravo, get your MG gunner on this infantry squad.
And again, we might have to dismount temporarily and go help them out.
Bravo, re-engage previous BTR. 14471.
Got rounds landing near us.
3-4, this is 1. Can we dismount and lead the spick for another element?
I can't hear your traffic. Go ahead and pull up to us. Get that 50 cal looking west. Contact tree lines, 2907.
2907, Kennegan. That tree line halfway up. Yep.
Actual Bravo, you want us to help it? 320.
Half a belt.
Roger.
Where's Mitchell?
Line west.
Doc, you good in there?
Almost close.
Loading. Alpha, you guys Kennegan, can you drop your tube in the truck?
Tubes in the truck. Loaded.
Alright, thanks, brother. Havoc landing just northeast of you on the road.
Mike, get away from that to the northeast. You're gonna get hit by HE. Already got contacts near the creek.
This is 2-4. I'm moving south down the hill. We're getting IDF all in our position.
All stations set. Push south down the road.
Alpha, we're moving down the road. Let's go.
Yeah, we're moving to those houses.
This is 3-4, good copy. We're going to move up to them and pull security on the MSR northwest towards the burnt out BTRs, over. We'll go.
1-2, we're moving up to the cluster of buildings to our west. There are N4, I say again, N4 in those buildings. We're going to pull security up the MSR. How copy?
1 copy's all.
Copy, you guys, you with me?
2.
2 copies all. Copy, let's keep going. Alpha copies. We're moving cluster buildings west.
Mike, check in.
I'm good.
2, keep an eye out for your detached AT gunner. Let me know when he's back.
Copy that.
Roger. Tell them to pick up 18 in the vehicle once we stop. In for greenhouse, right side.
Actual 3-4 Mike.
Guy in the field.
Well, you got enemy contact on your left. You're on target. Mike, send it.
I've been tasked by 3 Mike to treat any civilians that I've come across. Just copy.
Yep, I'm aware. Push up on the Vic. Hold that Vic. Do not push that Vic further. Keep it behind cover of the greenhouse on your right.
Roger, that's what I was trying to maneuver to do.
Roger, disregard my list.
Get in cover, get in cover, get in cover.
Vic. Green 4, careful.
Vic.
Oh, Vic.
Fuck. Stop. Honk the horn.
I need you to provide a SBF looking northwest up MSR, blocking position. You gotta pull forward another 2 meters.
Look direct west, in the field. Hey, in the shadow by the fence. Just above that concrete. Nice shot.
Bravo, I need a blocking position northwest up the MSR. Get that 50 cal scanning the trees, bearing 290 to left southwest. We've got enemy in the trees.
Copy.
Mike,
anything from 290 to the left, toward the direct southwest.
Good copy. Advise if you treat any civilians when you're done. Copy. Contact 304, I've got like a platoon. You can throw HE on that if you've got it in your MOS. Can we get that 50 cal looking 304 from its current position?
304, kid again.
Get low, 2, get low.
3 Mike, this is 3-4 Mike, interrogative, over.
We're red on ammo. Almost out.
It's alright. Just go ahead and burn it.
Gun down.
50's reloading. Right side of the creek. Just above the trees.
No visual.
Follow traces. Go ahead and burn the ammo, Finnegan. Burn it, burn it, burn it.
belt. It's probably about 6 rounds.
Yeah. Between 6 and 10 probably. Creek bed! Creek bed!
Black on ammo, out.
Copy that, Delta.
Get out and get on your weapon, Kinnigan.
If that Vic is black, you're free to dismount. Mike, go ahead and drive it, or just at least stay on it and then drive it in when we move. Over. Black copies.
And again, Mike's gonna take the vehicle.
Copy.
We're gonna maneuver.
One, how copy my last, over.
One copy's all.
Like you said, red marker to enemy
Put a red marker in that forest.
And again, our section of responsibility is from there to there.
Copy.
One, once you dismount, come on up to us and get a sector looking north up the hill. There's a lot of dead infantry and more coming out of the woods. Bearing 006.
Make it happen, make it happen.
One copies.
Mike, I'm leaving the Vic in your control.
It's out.
Mike copies.
There's no ammo on the 50.
Keep it safe.
It's just got all of our personal weapons. Let's go, Kinnigan.
Red smoke popped on your sector, one. Oh, by the way, one, I've got your Moz. Make sure you get it from me.
What was that from?
Still behind us, I think.
That's your sector.
Go get your Moz back from 3-4.
I'll push up to this tree line.
Drop your Moz. If you need AT, make sure you go to the Vic. Or any ammo, really. One, your sector is north. Two, your sector is blocking position northwest up in Messar. I'm seeing our security breakdown right now. What's going on?
Copy that.
One copies. Again, come up to me.
All stations that be advised, we've got like a platoon of N4 pushing up on our south, PID.
Before pushing up from the south, PID targets. One copies.
Copy.
Friendly air coming in to the northwest.
What was that?
BTR direct north 700 meters.
Is that a fucking
BTR.
Sea-Whiz?
BTR, direct north 700.
This is 3-4, I'm tracking your traffic. No eyes from my current position.
One has no eyes. Be advised, we have a friendly down in the compound directly to our 120. Looks like friendlies are on him now.
Big 4 copies.
What is that, BTR? Was a hell of a fucking sniper.
Enemy contact, platoon size, northwest. Stand by for range.
Range is gonna be 440 from my pause.
Yeah, cover from my pause.
That BTR is engaging us from the north. Mike, I need you to move that Vic. You're being engaged from the north. Get behind the house. This is 3-4. We are discard.
Hey, be advised, I'm unable to get to that Vic right now. I'm pinned down.
Roger.
Loading.
All stations is set. Maintain sectors. Limit profile north. We're being engaged through the trees by BTR.
1 copies.
Alright, I'm moving to the Vic and moving it out of here.
2 copies.
Roger, Mike. You might be able to bring it over towards us to the west downhill and by the creek.
Copy.
That BTR is no longer shooting us at this time, so it may be maneuvering. Keep an eye out north to northeast if that's your sector.
Copy.
How far west are you?
We're about 50 meters up the creek from you, northwest.
Eyes on.
We got contact north 358 in the tree line.
One is in contact north, 351. With infantry size.
Roger, can you maintain your sector?
Confirm, can maintain.
Advise if assistance is needed.
Reloading.
BTR to the north is catastrophic. We've got HE peppering our nearby positions. Get behind hard cover in your current positions. Dig up if you have an E-tool. We've got HE peppering surrounding our SPFs.
No E2.
I've got an E-tool, but it's not working. Broken. Here, take mine. Loading.
Friendly's press in front.
Yep, I see him. This is 1 enemy infantry marked by red smoke in tree line.
Roger, friendly air inbound.
No, E2 non-function.
Not functioning.
No.
3-4, this is 1. Our E-tool is broken.
We got no AT gunner over here. 1, I might need you to shift over to the MSR.
Roger, we have eyes on that. We don't really need to move.
Good copy.
Mitchell is still back at base, and Walton is up the road. Yes.
Those
Report
trees
if
at
one. It looks
323.
like those trees were not being run over. It looked like there were some explosions.
Mitchell is all good to go, yes.
Any high spot that I can get to? House. Mike, this is one.
He's coming back. Shortly.
Do you have a ladder with you?
Negative. One, you need a vehicle?
I was hoping for a ladder to get a little higher.
On top of a building or what?
A firm, preferably on top of the building. On top of a vehicle, I don't think would be high enough.
Good copy. To maintain the sector.
Copy that, maintaining sector.
I do need to go get to some 338.
Okay, covering.
Is Mitchell here? Is that him? Mitchell, is that you?
No.
Alright. This is 3-4. My Vic is black, green on all except AT, which is yellow. Over.
Go ahead and get up on here. Lay prone. Breathe in, good position.
Alright, back into the bushes up here. Getting in. Hold stillness. Hair's taking all my thunder.
I got red smoke northeast for 031.
Yeah, it's probably that's not
I am almost certain there's info by that house.
Alright, hold right here.
All stations net index. Condition 4, do not discharge.
Condition 4, do not discharge.
Condition 4, do not discharge. Copy, do not discharge.
Make sure your rifle's on safe for assault.
Are we rallying on green smoke, 3-4?
Yep, they're coming to us.
Green smoke's up there.
Okay. Where do you see it?
Drive up there.
Alright, mount up. If you have...
Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
Was that a brake failure, or did you just back up for no reason?
It brake failed. As soon as the engine started.
Wow.
Alright. That is a very good learning lesson for us all.
If it's on a slope like that...
I need medical attention on one-time cruiser.
He should be out there, you guys.
That looked like it hurt.
He's up, take a mic.
Been run over by a truck like that.
1-2, advise when you're mounted.
It's like 200 meters east.
I think there's one more. I'm not sure. Hang on.
Yeah, he detached.
Is he coming back?
No, there's 3 guys running away.
Does not seem like he did that
Mitchell,
intentionally.
You mounted up?
Yes, I'm in the Vic.
Wrong Mitchell. Oh, wait, never mind. You're not close. Never mind. We're close. Okay, you're good.
Alright, we're going to the bird up on the left.
Roger.
I think I'm
confused you for the other Mitchell. My apologies.
It's all good. I think I'm gonna have to change my name here.
Legally.
One, you said Kinnigan is going to be detached for us tonight.
Negative. I said it appeared that he had not done that intentionally.
Roger.
Alright, if you hit more than 5 of them, you get extra points.
Exactly wise.
And a quad marshal.
Alright, make sure that handbrake is on this time.
Alright, good to go.
Stalker, more like Walker.
Chevrolet legs, motherfucker.
Lamborghinis.
Subarus. Alright, is this everyone?
3-4's here.
Havoc 3 is all here.
Excellent. All right, Task Force Charlie, that was a pretty good showing. However, I'm pretty convinced that this was on the easier side when it comes to coin training scenarios. The info and the op4 were very much discernible from each other. They weren't very mixed in together. And the civilians that we did get into contact with was very cooperative. Understand that when we get out there into the field, possibly back in the sandbox as we always do every 10 to 15 years, that coin doesn't always go this easily. Almost always. It's definitely much harder, I can tell you that. But with the scenario that we were given today, I think we did a pretty fantastic job. Let's see. When we first got to Juris and we got into contact with that checkpoint, they told us to move to the next town. We got remounted. We moved back out there in pretty orderly fashion. I'm happy with that. And then at the second town, we established 360 around that junction. I would have been happier if we had established 360 around the house itself. But 3-1 eventually found the gap in our security and moved to fix it. So I'm happy there as well. And then when we got back out here and we moved to attack the quarry, that was a pretty by-the-book assault on a fortified position. It's not really coin at that point, but it was still done quite well. So happy all around. That's it from me, Havoc 3.
Thanks, Havoc 6. Well done tonight, gents. I've got nothing to add to what Havoc 6 has said, apart from remember you convoys. First and last Vic, call out your intention when you're doing shit. When you're moving, make sure you have the spacings necessary to protect us and also to protect each other. And again, I want to highlight the assault on the quarry, pretty well textbook as well. A bit of bouncing around down this end to react to contact, but that's the way, that's the nature of this type of operation. So well done overall. 3-7.
Where is he?
3-7?
No, I guess not. Let's move on. Who's next? Dagger. Dagger's on too.
Dagger. Thank you, 6.
Thank you. Stalker.
Thanks, sir. Nothing from Stalker.
Excellent work tonight, Stalker, as always. Let's see. 6 Mike.
Thank you, sir. Nothing from me.
Thank you. And Deco.
Thank you, LT. Had the Apache back. I was happy to get some lethality back. Felt really big. That's all I had. LT, thank you.
Thank you. Last gun run was very satisfying. See all those trees falling down finally. That was great. And last but not least, Aries.
Thank you, Havoc 6. I got one question. That last cast run, was that called up as danger close?
I don't think so.
The purpose of the training is to, keep in mind the Infor, and they were definitely within that. I think they were within 100 meters of that last cast run. So just a heads up to stay mindful.
Definitely, that's a good point. Thank you, Aries. Anything else?
Did you guys have a good time tonight? Excellent. Thank you very much.
Excellent. All right, C's and Q's here from the floor. If anybody has anything, so on May.
Thank you, Lieutenant. S3 Training HQ would like to meet with Aries after we finish a platoon debrief, if you could.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, saw somebody over here, maybe? No?
I'll press the
that's a no. Chief, no, we already went past Dagger. Oh, no, okay, you do have something. Go ahead.
Thank you, LT. Everybody, if you had any issues with how the Apaches look tonight, stand up. If not, fucking... Alright, looks like everybody's happy with the Apache. That's all I had. Thank you, LT.
Are you looking for a specific comment?
Actually, yeah, I probably should be more specific. Was there any non-realistic side in terms of the gun firing or...
Sorry.
Yes.
I saw the smoke trail from that rifle. That was fucking sick.
Copy, that's all I had. Thank you, LT.
Alright. Seeing none. Alright, you're dismissed your individual debriefs. Excellent work tonight.
Down a platoon channel there, Havoc 3.